Hello guys, welcome to Cuckoo's Throwback. My name is Preeti and today we are going to make a lot of food. It's going to be fun. So I got myself prepared for the day and I got baby prepared for the day. What I mean is we got showered and we are ready to, tackle the day. He was tired last night, so I suggested that he should, work from home. I didn't realize he would actually do that. I got up in the morning and I brushed out her teeth, and the next minute she was nowhere, and I was like looking for her, and she was downstairs in front of the office room. I was like, "What are you doing there?" And the lights were on. Booba was with me. He had no clue daddy was home. So I went down to pick her up and I saw my husband working in his office room. Whole family's home. It's not a weekend and the family's home. It's fun. I love it. So I'm making breakfast. I'm making pancake for Aura. She is becoming a very picky eater. So I try a lot of new dishes, recipes from online and Insta. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. She won't even take a bite, or even she would call it out and say yucky. Today I have a lot of work. I'm going to stick with what I know that she'll eat. So I'm making banana pancake, which is simple, and that's out of the way. She loves her breakfast. So that's a win-win for me. A good start. I'm making breakfast for my husband. I'm toasting these French bread that I bought from Costco. It's super delicious, but we bought 2 loaves. I have other plans for it today. We got this glass from Costco. It holds temperature pretty well, so it keeps it hot for a very long time, which is something my husband prefers, and he loves those glasses. So next time Costco has it, we are buying it definitely. Right now I like sweet breakfast over savory ones. I'm not a savory breakfast kind of person right now, but later I might change. I gave my husband breakfast. He said he will come and have it. I'm pouring myself some cereal and milk, and before I sit down and relax and eat breakfast with my family, I'll just clear out the island. If there is one thing that relaxes me and makes me feel productive at the end of the day, is cooking. Today I'm cooking all the produce in my fridge and meal prep for the week ahead. We like eating fresh food, so I've never meal prepped before other than making biryani for the weekend. What I typically do is make biryani on Saturday and keep it for Sunday's lunch as well. That is the extent of my meal prep, but today I'm going to cook all the vegetables in my fridge and freeze them. I'm cleaning out the middle section of the fridge because that's where I keep my produce. I want to clean out the section and use all the vegetables and fruits as much as possible because we are going on a beach vacation tomorrow and I want to use up all the vegetables so when we are back we can buy fresh fruits and vegetables and consume. We had this big bag of celery sticks lying in my fridge for a few days. So I'm making juice out of it. I'll add some cucumber and some oranges, and we'll make a juice and have it as a mid-morning snack drink. I bought a juicing mesh recently and I'm loving it. I'll leave the link in the description box below if you're interested. Do check it out. And I'm chopping these cantaloupes for my husband that he can have as a mid-morning snack. Last week I bought French bread from Costco. 2 large loaves of bread is too much for a small family of 3. I'll be making stuffing with that. Then I'll be making zucchini fritters with Parmesan cheese. Then blueberry scones. And then I'll be making Indian curry base that can be used for making paneer butter masala, matar paneer, aloo curry, chicken tikka. If you like, the option is endless. We'll use the remaining vegetables and prepare veg dum biryani. I'm making beetroot rice for lunch. I never knew this rice would turn out so delicious. Add in small bay leaf, cumin, cinnamon, cloves, and cardamom. Saute onion, green chili, and ginger garlic paste. To speed up the process, I boil the beetroots. Add boiled beetroots, green peas, and let the stock evaporate and cook well. Mix in the rice and coriander. In this particular recipe, coriander lifts the flavor of the entire dish. I'll definitely be making this again. For stuffing, I'll be toasting these French bread cubes in oven until they turn crisp. I made stuffing one time before. I think it was the first Thanksgiving in this house. We had just gotten COVID shots. Add butter, celery, onion to the pan. I had some mushrooms from Costco, adding that in. Then goes in dried parsley, salt, sage, thyme, and black pepper. So evening we went and got the shots, bought the whole chicken and all the ingredients, and we were so thrilled to make the Thanksgiving dinner. I miscalculated the size of the pan, let me remove half of it. But the next day both of us were sick and cooking was halfway, and we fought and we cooked and we took care of the baby, and it was crazy. That Thanksgiving was crazy, but that's my first memory of cooking stuffing. Pour in chicken stock and eggs over the mixture and combine well. Bake it for 15 to 20 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit. None of us like zucchini, but I pick it up every time thinking I'll make something delicious out of it. Today is the day to make my family, including myself, fall in love with this vegetable. Clearly, I don't know how to use this food processor for grating for now. Adding some salt to help squeeze out its juice. Setting it aside. Next up, I'm making blueberry scones. All-purpose flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, butter, lemon zest, heavy cream, and egg. I should have added blueberries before adding heavy cream. Anyways, it all worked out fine. Just for your information, blueberries are not to be added in the food processor. Completely forgot. I was like, something is missing. I'm not doing something right here. I realized I hadn't added blueberries. Cut them into 8 wedges, brush lightly with more cream and freeze them for 15 to 20 minutes. Later bake for 20 to 25 minutes or until tops are lightly browned. For zucchini fritters, in a large bowl, mix flour, onion, parmesan, baking powder and pepper. Mildly squeeze out the juice and knead into the flour mixture. I've had juicer before and I've seen a lot of juicers, but it does not squeeze out all the juice from the vegetables and fruits that you throw in. This mesh is super amazing. You can squeeze out as much juice as you want, and it's easy and it's mess free, and that's the bigger advantage. Fry them in a shallow pan until they are cooked through. These fritters turned out to be super delicious and crispy, so it's a must try. To make the curry base, to a hot pan, add some oil and whole garam masala, sliced onions and saute until they turn translucent. Chopped tomatoes. I think this curry should be good for 3-4 days max. Yes, you can freeze it and keep and use. Add ginger and garlic. I was cooking this as how I would cook on a regular basis, but keep in mind that flavors intensify over time. If I were to do this again, I would reduce the amount of ginger and garlic, also the spices in this recipe. Once the tomatoes turn mush, cool it down and grind it to a paste. To the pan, add oil, turmeric, coriander powder, cumin powder, chili powder, and garam masala. Pour the ground masala and let it bubble. I have some extra mint leaves that I'll grind into mint puree and freeze them for later use. I came back after the vacation and used these frozen mint cubes. It was super simple to use. In 5 minutes, I made mint rice and served. So, this is a very easy hack. Green chilies last longer when their stems are removed, which you already know. Store it in a container with a paper napkin and it will definitely come for weeks. To the curry, you could either add ground paste of soaked cashews or use heavy cream. I'm going with heavy cream here today. Cook it until oil starts oozing out around the edges. For dinner, I'm making veg dum biryani, an easy way to eat loads of veggies. There is no need to marinate vegetables. You can directly add in the spices, yogurt, and vegetables and directly start cooking the dish. I've added some yogurt, crushed ginger garlic, and green chilies, and then I threw in some biryani masala and chili powder and Kashmiri chili powder and some whole garam masalas and gave it a mix. That's it. And throw in all the vegetables, cut vegetables. And throw in some mint and coriander. Fried onions take your dish to the next level, so give it all a good mix. Squeeze some lemon juice, add some ghee into the whole masala and set it aside. Bring the spiced water to a rolling boil before adding basmati rice. This way the rice grains are separate. Vegetables are cooked completely. Rice is 80% cooked. Now I'll layer them with chopped mint, coriander, and fried onions. Cover and cook on low flame for 20 minutes before turning off the stove. On any day of the week, if there is one dish that I can eat, that would be biryani. But definitely not veg biryani every day, but yeah, different kinds of biryanis. Aura has a cheerful spirit. She starts dancing the minute she hears any music, even to her toy sounds. I'm drizzling some milk and sugar syrup over the scone to make it a little sweeter. Last night I was feeling super tired, so I just packed everything and kept it in fridge. So this morning I took it out. Will individually wrap and freeze them. Ciao.